I was just living a robotic type life. Like wake up, go to work, bring home the money, come home, sit on the couch, play PlayStation, like an atypical dad, you know what I mean? Like
I find that this is a common thing with a lot of artists. They get into it, but the level of getting into it is almost like they really just, it's like sticking your toe in the pool. And then they get away from it. But at some point they're drawn back to it. Along the journey of you getting a regular job, were you taking art serious? Were you visiting galleries, anything like that?
no, I was real like isolated in myself at this time. Like I left school, I met my son's mom. We were living together. She's still in school. And like at this point, I'm just feeling like a guy that is with this girl. We end up having a kid. So it was like all my creative stuff, like I went very, very far away from it. Like as far as you could get away from it. Cause now it's like it's all responsibility. So like your dreams don't matter. Like you got a mouth to feed. You need to be making money, bringing in resources. You need to figure that out. So all of that kind of died off, and I didn't really go and explore like I should have in my youth. Like I was just focused on providing for my family. So I was just living a robotic type life. Like wake up, go to work, bring home the money, come home, sit on the couch, play PlayStation, like an atypical dad, you know what I mean? Like, and then there was this thing inside of me, like, and then throughout my journey, it's been a lot of different things. But in the beginning, it was like anger. Like I would be mad at myself for not doing something. Like it was lack of purpose. Like, yeah, you got a family, you got a crib, you living on your own, like you providing, like you should be happy. But I wasn't. It was like something's missing. Like I'm meant for something. I didn't know what it was. And it's like I always had these creative ties. Like I came up with a lot of people in high school that like went on to do things. And then seeing that happen, like seeing friends of mine like get places that we talked about when we was younger, like something snapped. I'm like, oh, like you were there for a reason. You were supposed to soak up the same gems that they did and do something with it. So I started asking myself all of these questions like, well, what were you doing before all of this took place? Like, what was your passion? And then I started, I get on the internet, start running into people I used to grow up with. And somebody reminded me, like, when you were young, you used to talk about being an artist and that you was going to go. And I was like, damn, like I did used to paint. So I started picking that up slowly and surely. And I'm starting to see the potential in that. Like, I got my first commission. And I remember like fumbling on what the price was. I'm like, yo, is it worth this? And then that man told me that like, your price is your price. He paid me $300 for a painting. And I'm like, oh, like I can make money off this. This is what I need to be doing. And that put a battery in my back, and I've been going at it ever since. Like knowing that I could obtain what I wanted, what I felt I deserved in life through this is what brought me back here.